Welcome back to the Skin Deep podcast. I have an old friend who I haven't seen for fucking ever. Dave Steele. Introduce yourself, brother.
Howdy, y'all. Dave Steele here from New Orleans, Louisiana.
And before we get into like the beginnings of your tattooing, last I knew you were in Philadelphia. When did you make the move down to Louisiana?
There's a stop in between. I went from Philadelphia to California. Went there for about 5 or 6 years, and then down here to Louisiana.
Well, then let's start from the beginning. How old were you when you got your first tattoo, brother?
I was 16 years old.
Sweet. What was it?
It was a devil sitting on top of a skull in a biker's kitchen on Halloween weekend.
Dude, fucking awesome.
It was the best.
I truly believe that, like, if you're a real tattoo collector, and I know times have changed, you need a kitchen tattoo. Like you got to have one on you. Like, I've got one too. Like, it's part of coming of age. But now we got these kids rolling around with like dope ass sleeves and only go to premier shops. So I guess it's an old school thing. So did you get bit by the tattoo bug at that point, or it was just kind of one off? I'm at this fucking biker's fucking house and got a tattoo.
Oh fuck no, man! Dude, that shit lit it off for me, man. It was like biker tattoos, fucking all the fucking strippers and fucking cocaine and fucking marijuana. It's like, what the fuck, man? This is all a party. Fucking play instruments, be a rock star. Fuck yeah, dude! This is the dream.
Nice.
Just to say, none of that really happened. I just fucking ended up tattooing and learned how to fucking draw way better.
That's awesome. So did you have any other career path in between you landing an apprenticeship? Or was it like you got bit by the tattoo bug and then were like seeking out an apprenticeship? Like how'd you get into the biz?
Well, honestly, I wanted to be a fucking musician. I wanted to be a fucking rock star and just fucking play guitar and tour the fucking world. But I was cooking and all that kind of stuff, kitchen work forever. And then when I got the tattoo bug, there was a shop that opened up right around the corner from me. And I went over there and I pretty much forced myself into an apprenticeship. So
yeah, similar story. I did the exact same thing. Like I just kept showing up and cleaning.
Yeah, exactly.
An apprenticeship.
Like, and I was like, he got sick of making needles. He's like, "You want to learn how to make needles?" I was like, "Hells yes, I do." Which I don't even know if anybody even knows what that means anymore.
Right? No, dude, I literally had the exact same story. Like I just showed up 2 days a week. And the guy just seemed like a hard ass who would tell me to get the fuck out if he didn't want me to be there. He didn't really treat me nice. But I was like, if he doesn't want me here, he's going to fucking tell me. And then It's 3-4 weeks of me showing up. He's like, I'm going to show you how to make fucking mags.
But back then, it was the biggest secret. This is how we do the weaves. Oh, that was so amazing.
100%. Right? So do you remember the first tattoo you ever did on a paying client?
I do. It was a kanji symbol on the back of my friend's neck. It was supposed to be about yay big. Ended up being about yay big.
Right.
I kept going and fixing it. It was like, But yeah, I don't know. It's still solid. It's still black. It's still in there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I tattooed a complete stranger an NBA logo, and I'm sure it fucking fell out 3 days later.
Well, if you're talking about my first armband, I did my first tribal armband with a tight 5-round liner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That one came back a couple times.
Yeah, no doubt. That's hilarious. So what year is this then that you're tattooing? First year?
Oh, it's almost 30 years ago, man. 96?
Okay.
Maybe around there. I don't quite know for sure because I'm old and I forget things.
Yeah, no doubt. Me too, brother. Yeah, I started in 97. So yeah, which is crazy. I'm like 54. I'm like, I've been tattooing half my fucking life.
Right.
That blows my mind. So we fast forward because you ended up getting like a little side company. That's where we met. I believe we met like in 2003 at maybe Meeting of the Marked.
Right.
At
I
that
believe so.
point, you were building the Snake Face Company, the
Yeah.
T-shirts and books and everything. What inspired that?
Just to make it feasible for people to get good made products that are made from local, uh, just local artists and good tattoo artists who are coming up in the industry, and just try to help promote everybody, get the name out there, and promote good people. That was my biggest thing, and just like come from clip cords to flash to books to whatever, like just the prominent inventions that everybody would try to do and see what gadgets work and what gadgets don't.
Right.
So,
How long do you run that?
I think that was about 5 to 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What ended up? Did you end up selling it?
It just ended up folding itself. I got too busy with too many things. It was like so hard for me to take care of. Like I'm a way better person with art than I am with numbers, and I couldn't keep it going, balancing, and I didn't want to have to pick. I had to pick and choose at that point in time to be either full time tattooer or full time snake face owner, and it just crumbled underneath me real quick. And before anything else happened, I just shut it down and moved on, and just wanted to be more of a tattoo artist and more in that game.
Right. No, totally makes sense. And then you were co-owner or full owner of what in Philadelphia? Were you a Philadelphia Eddie's owner?
Yeah, Philadelphia Eddie's in Chinatown. We originally bought the shop with me, Braden Kendall, Eric Eaton, and Adam Shields.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then is that still around?
Yeah. Brad's still down there. He's still running it. He's got a new partner, Clay Willoughby.
Nice.
Yeah.
The legend lives on. So then you're obviously Philadelphia owner of one of the most classic tattoo shops ever. If anybody's listening, look up Philadelphia Eddie if you don't know who it is, but definitely one of our founding fathers. You said you then head to California. What brings that about?
Just the lady that I was with at the time. We had a child. She was originally from California, so she wanted to go to California. I was like, hey, who doesn't like the sun? So got it shipped out there, and spent a few years in Northern California, a few years in Southern California, working with Zane at Bare Bones Tattoo in Laguna Beach. And that was freaking by far one of the best freaking shops and fun times I had out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Ocean. You can't go wrong with the ocean too. It's right there. It was right across the street from the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking paradise, brother.
Right.
So now you're in New Orleans, the voodoo capital of the world. What brings that up? Or what took you there?
Just I'm through travels and whatnot. I met my wife, and she's like, "Let's move to New Orleans." And I'm like, "Hey, if you're gonna go to New Orleans, I'm going to New Orleans." And we just came down here off of a whim, something to do, something different, and came down, got a job right away. She got a job right away. We've just been doing nothing but living the dream here, man. It's pretty freaking chill, awesome, and I don't know, it's great. A little humid, but good times.
That's awesome, man. So you are currently working on a studio of your own, correct?
Yes, it's actually opening Friday, June 20th, tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
What's the name of the studio?
It's going to be called Fixation Tattoo.
Nice. Awesome. And whereabouts are you in like the touristy area? Are you more in a burb in the New Orleans area? Where's the shop going to be located?
We're walking into a whole new area that's right outside the French Quarter. So it's going to be it's an area that's getting all gentrified and building up, and just all the cool new little hipsters. And there's some super duper cool clubs right by us and stuff like that. So we're just like snuck in right at the bottom line of getting into the whole area that's building up super fast.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. And do you have people already lined up to work there, or is it going to just start out with just you doing the grind?
It's gonna be me doing the grind, and then I got a friend James who wants to. He was approaching the apprenticeship, so he wants to do some apprenticing and whatnot. And he's been a fantabulous artist all his life. If you want to look up his thing on Instagram, it's James Can Paint. His color portrait work is just like stupid. So I'm excited to see how it goes from canvas to skin.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you've had quite the tattoo journey, and I think people, the outside world always wonders what brings us into tattooing, and I think this is one of them. Is you can travel, man. You can work in any city in the fucking world, do tattoo conventions. I mean, that's where me and you met. Me and you did a couple together.
Right?
I remember me and you almost getting killed in East St. Louis one night.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. We're not going to talk about that one.
Yeah, that was by the skin of our teeth that we are here doing this podcast. I was young and dumb and had no clue what neighborhood I was in. And boy, did me and you get fucking lucky, dude. We were about ready to get stabbed by about 6 dudes. Fucking, I think we were just going to buy cigarettes or something in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh man. I tell that story often.
Yeah, now I do too. People are like, what's some crazy stories? I'm like, well, do you want to hear about crazy tattoos, or do you want to hear about me almost getting killed in East St. Louis? I can tell you both.
Fuck yeah.
Good times. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're building up the shop. Let's get into some of your work, though. That's always the fun part. Let me add you. All right. And can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what style, like what type of tattooer do you consider yourself? You know, all purpose, more traditional? What's your gig?
I'm going to say I bite more into the traditional and neo-traditional.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really like this hand tattoo. Super well balanced, dude.
Thank you.
Like the color combo.
Yeah, it's my friend Colleen. She always comes in, always gets the coolest stuff.
Isn't it always cool when you got those clients?
Heck yeah. That's a big thing about the upper East Coast and upper Midwest. It's just always fun to get some of these really cool traditional tattoos. It happens up there. It's just normalcy.
Yeah. Especially East Coast, I feel like. We see traditional for sure here in Columbus. And I've got a few clients that always get traditional, but I feel like whenever I go East Coast, right. It seems a little bit more of a robust theme that you see on people and what people want. We'll go to the next slide here. So you're not just traditional, little jack of all trades.
Trying.
Well, sorry.
That's right.
Yep. So definitely, like us old guys, we got to adapt and learn, right?
Right. So
got to work the realism, work the black and gray.
Yeah. Well, I like the Florida Lee one was pretty fun. That's actually on my wife.
Oh, nice.
It was just a creepy play with the eyeball at the top and the rose, and just trying to incorporate the whole gothic weirdness of New Orleans for us together. So.
Yep. Very cool.
And then
yeah, the bird.
The crow one was just a walk-in one morning. He came in
on that on the branch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he was just a walk-in.
Yeah, no, that's dope. I find branches difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I always got to like pull up reference. Like I'm like, you'd think it'd just be simple to like add some branches, but I'm like, I gotta like do research on branches. Like I want my branches to look real, like real branches. That always, it's a weird thing that throws me for a curveball.
It is easy to mess it up. I get that, because if you do one thing too thick, it's just all off balance.
Yep, exactly. Then let's check out a little bit more. We're back to the traditional.
Yeah.
And is this all more recent work? Like, is this all New Orleans work, or is this kind of scattered throughout the years and you just sent me a handful of tattoos?
These two, the other ones are all New Orleans, but these two are actually from, or the first one and these two are from Erie, Pennsylvania, when I did a little trip back home.
Okay.
So the one here with the skull and the eagle, brand new. My cousin comes in, he's like, I don't know, do what you want to do. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. All right. How about a skull eagle?
Right.
And he's all about it. But if you take a look above it, that star with the blue flames.
Yep.
That tattoo I did on him criminally over 20 years ago.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, blue line's still there, dude.
That's what I said too. I was like, holy mackerel. All right, cool.
Yeah. And then it's funny seeing some of our old tattoos coming in now. I've been on a hot streak with old clients coming in, and I'm literally reworking tattoos I did on them 22 years ago, you know, and seeing like me trying to pull off like pink chrome and outlines and color and like, you know, trying to be fucking Jimmy Litwalk and all this other shit, and what the, you know, just it's a trip down memory lane of what the trends were in the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday I got to do a big Tweety bird with a devil horns and a halo.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I was like, this throws me back. Now I just need to do a Taz, and I'm in.
Right. And then we got this classic anchor. Love it, dude. Simple, executed, perfect.
Thank you, man. That was that one actually got a lot of meaning. So real quick, I'll just go into it. That's one of my friend, Joe. It's for his father. His father's name was Groovy, and he had an anchor tattoo on his arm also. Yep. I wasn't allowed to hang out with Groovy anymore because we used to get drunk, and one night we got so drunk that we couldn't even get into a car. People were taking us home. We weren't driving, don't get me wrong. But after his other son's bachelor party, I wasn't allowed to hang out with Groovy anymore. So, but his father passed away, and then I got the honor of actually being able to do this kick-ass tattoo for him, and it made me super stoked.
Oh, that's cool. I love doing memorial tattoos, man. Yeah, and you can do them so many ways. I've been doing a lot of them actually recently, which is good and bad.
Right.
You know, it's like you feel bad that all these people are dying, but it also makes you feel good to uplift their spirits with tattoo therapy.
Right.
Yeah, dude, I literally in 1 week, I did 3 memorial tattoos, and 2 of the people started crying when they were like looking in the mirror. It's like, it's weird to get emotional about somebody else's tattoo and like actually see the physical effects that it has on them. You're like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I'm now part of their life.
Right. So insane.
Yeah. Tattooing's a wild ride that I don't think a lot of people understand. You know, it can be as simple as tattooing just some cool fucking biker dude, and he's like, hey man, I don't want to offend you, but you party, and he tries to tip you a bag of Coke, to doing a dog's nose print on a client, and they start crying because it was their best friend. Right. You know, and it's and everything in between, and it can happen at any moment.
So good.
Crazy. Well, hey, dude, pleasure catching up with you. plug the shop. How can people find you online? What's going on? Give everybody all the deets.
All right. Well, Fixation Tattoo, that's our handle on Instagram. And we're going to have fixationtattoo.com coming soon. Haven't got that yet. Those are a pain in the butt to build. But yeah, we're going to be there 7 days a week, New Orleans. Come on down. If you need a place to stay, I got an extra room. We got you.
Awesome, dude.
Cool.
I look forward to coming down myself as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We'll make that happen.
Yeah, I'll be down there. Yeah, for sure. All right, brother. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so
Cheers,
much.
everybody.
All right.